All right, here's how to check and monitor your CPU temperature in Windows. Open your browser and search for HW Monitor. Look for the result from CPUID.com. That's the official developer's website. Click on it. On the CPUID page, find the HW Monitor section. Scroll down until you see the download options. You're looking for the setup version. This installs the application properly on your system. Click on it and then click the Download button on the following page. Once downloaded, double-click the installer to run it. Click through the standard installation steps, accept the license, choose your installation location, and click Install. The whole process takes under a minute. When HW Monitor opens, you'll see a tree-structured list of all the hardware components in your system: your CPU, your GPU, your motherboard sensors, your storage drives, and more. Each entry expands to show multiple sensor readings. Find your CPU in the list. It will be labeled with your processor name, something like Intel Core i7 or AMD Ryzen 5. Click the arrow to expand it. Under your CPU, you'll see a Temperatures section. This is what we're looking for. Each row shows 3 values. The first column, Value, is the current live temperature reading right now. The second column, Min, is the lowest temperature recorded since HW Monitor was opened. The third column, Max, is the highest temperature reached since HW Monitor was opened. At the top of the temperature list, you'll see a Package entry. This represents the overall CPU temperature as a single number. This is the primary figure to pay attention to for a quick health check. Below Package, you'll see individual core entries: Core 0, Core 1, Core 2, and so on, depending on how many cores your processor has. These show the temperature of each individual core independently. It's normal for cores to vary slightly from each other. Now let's talk about what these numbers actually mean for your system health. Idle temperatures. When your PC is sitting at the desktop doing nothing demanding, a healthy CPU should be somewhere between 30 and 50 degrees Celsius. This is completely normal. Some modern efficient processors run even cooler at idle. Under load temperatures. When you're gaming, rendering video, running a large compile, or doing anything CPU intensive, temperatures will climb. Anything up to 80 degrees Celsius under full load is generally acceptable and within normal operating range for most processors. 85 to 90 degrees Celsius, this is the caution zone. Your CPU is working hard and the cooling system is being pushed. Not immediately dangerous, but worth investigating whether your cooler is adequate and whether your PC needs cleaning. Above 90 degrees Celsius, this is too hot. Thermal throttling is likely occurring or imminent. Your CPU is protecting itself by slowing down. At this point, you should investigate. Clean dust from your fans and heat sinks, check that your cooler is properly seated, and consider whether your thermal paste needs replacing. 100 degrees Celsius or above, critical. Your cooling is failing or completely blocked. Continued operation at these temperatures risks permanent CPU damage. If you're seeing temperatures consistently above 85 degrees under load, here are the most common fixes in order of how easy they are to try. Clean your PC. Dust buildup in fans, heat sinks, and vents is the #1 cause of high temperatures on machines that are a few years old. A can of compressed air and 10 minutes is often all it takes to drop temperatures by 10 to 20 degrees. Check your fan speeds. HW Monitor also shows fan RPM readings. If your CPU fan is running slower than expected, or not at all, that's your problem. Reapply thermal paste. The thermal paste between your CPU and its cooler dries out over years of use and loses its heat transfer efficiency. Replacing it with fresh paste is a straightforward process that can make a significant temperature difference on older machines. If you're seeing high temperatures and want help troubleshooting the specific cause, drop your CPU model and the temperatures you're seeing in the comments. I'm happy to help figure out what's going on. A like and a subscribe helps the channel grow, and I post practical Windows hardware guides like this every day. Thanks for watching.